Good morning. Welcome to Slow Morning Yoga. I'm Jiyoung. Let's begin our practice by comfortably lying down on our backs, embracing the solid support of the earth. Close your eyes if that helps you, softening your eyes and face. Take a moment to appreciate yourself for taking the opportunity to begin your day on your own terms, doing things that brings you joy, stability, and harmony. This practice will be 45 minutes, all levels, full body movements. No props are necessary for today's practice, but feel free to use them to modify any poses if you prefer. You have the option to set an intention for the remainder of your day as well as for your practice. For the next 5 grounding breaths, focus on your inhales and exhales. Spread your toes. Relax. Spread your toes again. Relax. Flex your toes towards your face. Relax. One more time. Relax. Curl your toes down away from you. Relax. Curl your toes again. Relax. Flex your toes, drawing the tops of your feet toward your legs. Then point your toes away from you. Flex your feet. Point your toes away. Last time, flex and point. Now, draw circles with your big toes toward the midline of your body. Change direction. Relax. Shift your attention to your hands. Spread your fingers. Clench your fists. Open your palms and spread your fingers. Repeat 3 more times. Relax your hands. For reclined butterfly, bring together the soles of your feet. Let your legs fall out to the sides. Don't try to force them down. Where they naturally fall is just right for today. Take one more calming breath here. Let's flap our legs like wings. Release all tension. Back to the stillness. Slowly start to bring the knees together. Walk the feet out as wide as your yoga mat. Move your legs side to side, Let your legs fall naturally. Notice where you have tension. Mobilize your hips and lower back. Back to the stillness when you're done. Straighten your left leg. Extend your arms out to your sides. Press down with your shoulders. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, send your right knee over to your left, finding a twist in your spine. Guide your right knee down with your left hand if that helps. One more deep breath. Inhale to lengthen up through your spine. Exhale to twist deeper into your stretch. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Then alternate. Allow your breath to ease you into and out of your asanas, your poses. Gently guide your left knee down if you like. Keep pressing down through your shoulders. One more deep breath. Inhale, mindfully untwist. Bend both knees. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Send your arms by your ears if possible. Exhale, arms down. Repeat twice. Good. Press down through your arms and palms. Walk your feet closer to your sit bones for bridge pose. Align your knees with your ankles. Press into your feet. Engage your core. Inhale, push your hips up. Tuck your chin slightly into your chest. Tighten your quads to keep your knees from splaying out. Take 3 empowering breaths here. Slowly release your hips down to your mat. Turn over and meet me in table. Pull your tummy in and push yourself away from the ground to flatten your tabletop. Draw circles with your tabletop to one side. Then to the other side. Back to the center. Flip your left hand. Stay here or rock back and forth if you feel safe to do so. Turn over your left hand. Flip your right hand. Maybe rock back and forth ever so gently. Turn over your right hand. With an inhale, send your left hand forward and up. Exhale, bring it down. Follow your fingertips with your gaze. One more. Inhale up and back. Exhale down. Opposite direction. Left hand behind and up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale behind and up. Exhale forward and down. right hand. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down. One more time. Change direction. Inhale, send it back and up. Exhale, down to the mat. Inhale, exhale. Great. Let's do a few rounds of the cat-cow flow. Inhale, cow, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, push your navel up. Inhale, tilt your tailbone up, a soft arch. Exhale, tuck your tailbone in and round your back. Inhale, arch and look up slightly. Exhale, cat, and this time push your hips down, finding child pose. Inhale, push forward and arch. Exhale, round your back and sink your hips. If you'd like to take it up a notch, inhale, push forward, lift your knees, plank, then upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, slide forward, finding up dog. Exhale, floating back into down dog. Pedal your feet. Sway your hips. Lift your foot side to side. Find stillness at the center. Elongate your spine. Inhale, send your right foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Inhale, high lunge. Point your left toes out about 45 degrees. Land your left heel, warrior one. It's okay if you adjust your gait here. Work to square your hips to the short edges of your mat. Feel free to guide them with your hands. Arms up by your ears is great, and hands together at your chest is also great, depending on how you feel in your shoulders. Hold for one energizing breath. Bring your arms down in front of you, parallel to the ground. Inhale, send your right hand behind you, finding a twist in your back. Exhale, slowly bring it back to the front. Shuffle your right foot to the right for several inches. Hands come down and slightly behind your torso. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips, respecting the boundaries of your body. Humble warrior. If you're comfortable here, option to interlace your fingers and fold deeper. Your hands go up high, adding a deep stretch in your chest and shoulders. One more breath, strengthening your core. Mindfully free your hands. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, rain your hands all the way down. Send your foot behind you, plank. Put your right knee on the ground and send your right foot out to the right. Supported side plank. Lift your left hand up to the sky, opening your body to your left. Tighten your core. Inhale, rise up to gate pose. Put your left fingertips on your left leg, avoiding the knee, and add a gentle bend to your left. Your right arm follows through. Inhale, unbend, and come back through supported side plank. Maybe left arm by your left ear, lengthening through the left side of your body. Left and down. Plank. Your neck is in line with your back. Put your knees down if you need additional support. Inhale. Slide your plank forward. Exhale, come down, hugging your elbows in. Hands off the ground. Press down through your pelvis and feet. Using your chest and back muscles, lift up to baby cobra. Exhale, release. Plant your palms. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. A long exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog with your left foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Tightening your core. Inhale, high lunge. Point your right toes out about 45 degrees. Ground your right heel firmly as you move into Warrior One. It's okay if you adjust your gait here. Strive to align your hips with the shorter edges of your mat. Feel free to provide gentle guidance using your hands. Arms up or hands together at your chest, yogi's choice. Hold for one deep breath. Lower your arms in front of you, parallel to the ground. Inhale, send your left hand behind you, finding a twist in your back. Exhale, slowly bring it back to the front. Shuffle your left foot to the left for several inches. Hands come down and slightly behind your torso. Breathe in deeply and extend your spine upwards. Exhale, humble warrior. Hinge at your hips, respecting the boundaries of your body. If you feel at ease, you can choose to interlace your fingers and go deeper into the pose. Your hands rise upward, opening through your chest and shoulders. One more balancing breath here. Mindfully free your hands. Inhale, rise up to Warrior One. Breathing out, rain your hands all the way down. Send your foot behind you, plank. Supported side plank. Put your left knee on the ground and send your left foot out to the left. Extend your right arm towards the sky, allowing your body to gently open to the right. Tighten your core. Align your movements with your breaths. Inhale, lift your body into gate pose. Place your right fingertips on your right leg, being mindful to avoid the knee, and gently bend to the right. Your left arm follows through. Inhale, unbend and return through supported side plank. Maybe send your right arm by your right ear, lengthening through the right side of your body. Right hand down, plank. Put your knees down if you need additional support. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower. Send your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. If this feels a bit much for this morning, practice any other cobra variations. This is your time, your yoga. Inhale, lift up your upper body, pulling your hands up and back, finding snake pose. Exhale, release. Plant your palms by your chest. Inhale, go through your vinyasa or straight to down dog. A long exhale, softening your neck. Inhale, step up towards your hands, transitioning to forward fold. A big cleansing breath out. Bend your knees if that's what you need today. Point your tailbone up, hang heavy. Maybe grab onto your forearms. Gently nod your head several times. Softly shake your head a few times. Back to the neutral. Sway side to side. Back to the stillness. Release your fingertips down to the earth or onto your shin or thighs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Your back is flat and chest is open. Exhale, relax. Inhale, root to rise, volcano. Exhale, bend to your left, pushing your hips to your right. Inhale, come back to the center. Lengthen upward. Exhale, bend to your right, bumping your hips to your left. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, warrior three on the right foot. Strive to keep this straight line from your head to your left heel. Lift your left leg parallel to the ground if possible. Fix your gaze at one point for better balance. If that's not somewhere you're going today, stop tilting forward where it's comfortable for you and concentrate on the stretch in your back body and maintaining your balance. Keep your hips even. Point your toes down. Bend your standing legs slightly if you haven't already. Carefully put your left foot down on your mat. Find your warrior two footing. Straighten your legs. Extend your arms at your shoulder height. Left foot is parallel to the short edges of your mat. Adjust your gait if you like. Rotate your arms so your palms face forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, triangle. Push your hips back, then hinge at your hips. Right hand reaches down to the ground or your ankle or shin. Option to look up at your left hand or straight ahead. Make it your own. Keep your heart open. Hold for one more deep breath. Inhale, unfolding at your hips. Hands on your hips. Face your right hand side. Bend your knees. Step your left foot forward, mountain. Spread your toes. Grounding through your feet, reach up for the sky. Exhale, warrior three on your left foot. Flex your right foot and point your toes down. Keep your hips even. Balance through your core, focus, and steady breaths. Your arms, torso, and right leg are in a straight line. They don't have to be parallel to the ground today. If you're feeling it in your abs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and ankles, your warrior three is just as good. Bend your standing leg. Gently put your right foot down on your mat. Warrior Two footing. Straighten your legs. Extend your arms at your shoulder height. Right foot is parallel to the short edges of your mat. Adjust your gait if you like. Rotate your arms so your palms face forward. Inhale, lengthen up through your crown. Exhale, triangle. Push your hips back, then hinge at your hips. Left hand reaches down to the ground or your ankle or shin. Look up at your right hand or straight ahead. Focus on keeping length in the torso and lifting up through your chest rather than paying your mind to how far down you can stretch with your arm. Hold for one more deep breath. Inhale, unfolding at your hips. Hands on your hips. Turn to the front edge of your mat. Bend your knees. Step your right foot forward, mountain. Hands on your hips or together at your chest for balance. Ground down through your right leg. Activate your core. Slowly lift your left foot and place it inside your right leg, avoiding the knee. It can be on your ankle, calf, or thigh depending on your flexibility and balance. Your hands can stay on your hips or at your chest or over your head or even in cactus if you're feeling adventurous. It's your authentic tree. Two more proud breaths here. Slowly come back to mountain and alternate. Approach it with an open mind, recognizing that it may feel different from the other side. Don't set expectations or try to recreate the same experience. Stay here for 3 steady breaths. Beautiful. Come out of the pose, taking your time. Put your weight evenly on your feet. Inhale, reach up. Keep your back straight. Exhale, hinge at your hips ever so slowly, keeping your back straight. Pause at the point the stretch is still enjoyable. Take 3 deep breaths, focusing on how you feel in different areas. Exhale, relax, forward fold. One more deep cleansing breath. Fingertips on the ground for balance. Widen your stance slightly, perhaps a touch wider than the breadth of your hips. Point your toes out. Slowly lower your hips, transitioning into garland pose. Adjust your feet if you need to. Lengthen your spine skyward. Open through your hips. If your lower back feels a bit tight or if it's difficult to keep your back straight in this deep squat, stay in standing forward fold with your knees bent generously or practice goddess pose instead. Your yoga and workout should fit you, not the other way around. Relax your shoulders and keep your heart open. Breathe deeply. Gaze forward. Hands on your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm skyward, look up at your hand. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right hand up to the sky, gaze at your fingertips. Exhale down. With both fingertips on the earth, inhale, send your hips up, forward fold. Send your feet behind you, a nice flat plank. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. Let your breath guide you gracefully through each pose, flowing in and out effortlessly. Inhale, lift your right arm skyward, side plank, or with your left knee down, supported side plank, up to you. Lift up through your rib cage and your hips. Look straight ahead or upward. Next, exhale, back to plank. Check in with your alignments. Inhale, side plank or supported side plank on your right arm. Keep your shoulders stacked. Lift up like a rainbow. Balance through your core. Next, exhale, back to plank. Great job. Inhale, push forward, hug your elbows in. Exhale, come down. Bend your knees. Reach behind with your arms and grab your feet or ankles. If they're not available today, just keep sending your intention that way. When you're ready, lift your legs and chest. Gaze forward softly. Anchor down through your pelvis and tailbone. Engage your upper back and inner thighs to lift up higher. Keep your neck soft. 3 more breaths, focusing on the sensations. A slow exhale to slowly release. Keeping your knees on the ground, push your upper body up and sink your hips back, child pose. Breathe deeply, relaxing your spine. Slowly come to table. Pull your tummy up slightly for a flatter and broader back. Inhale, extend your right arm out and up. Exhale, slide your right arm under the left, lower your head and shoulder down to your mat to deepen the twist and the stretch. Inhale, back to table. Next, inhale, send your left arm out and up. Exhale, thread it under your right arm. Head and shoulder on your mat if you like to go deeper into the stretch. Inhale, slowly unravel. Come into staff pose. Ground down through your sit bones. Bend your knees slightly if that helps keeping your back straight. Flex your toes. Engage your core. Draw your shoulders down your back. 2 more breaths here. Bend your left knee. Bring your left leg down and draw your left foot in toward your pelvis. Inhale, reach your fingertips up, and exhale, bow over your right thigh. Grab onto your right foot or ankle. You can always bend your right knee. Things that are good for you don't have to be difficult or uncomfortable. If you like to add a stretch into the left side of your body, take your left hand to the outer edge of your right foot. Open up through your shoulders and find a slight twist. Good. Return to the center and rise out of the stretch. Switch sides. Left leg straight, right knee bent and down. Bring your right foot closer to your pelvis if possible. Flex your left toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, head to your left knee. Listen to your body and customize your pose. Feel free to have a slight bend in your left knee. Your hands are holding onto your left foot or ankle or shin. Breathe and relax the back of your leg as best you can. Maybe take the bind with your right hand on the outer edge of your left foot. Open your chest up. Untwist and sit back up. Come to an easy seat. Feel the grounding force of gravity as it anchors your hips down while you extend upwards through the crown of your head. Soften your gaze and slow things down for 2 more breaths. Raise your arms. Bring your right hand in front of the left, crossing at your wrist. Then wrap around and hold your hands, interlacing your fingers. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. The last time. Good. Switch off your hands. Left hand is in front of the right. Flip your palms and bring your hands together, intertwining your fingers. Bend your elbows. A big exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend, stretching your fingers, hands, wrists, and arms. Inhale up, mobilizing your shoulders. Bend your elbows. Inhale, hands up and unravel. Fingertips on your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back, bringing your elbows to touch. Change direction. Back to the stillness. Arms down by your sides. Raise your left arm. Lengthen up. Exhale, bend to your right, supporting this bend with your right hand or forearm on the ground. Find your sweet spot. Keep both sit bones on the earth. Take a few loving breaths here. Inhale to come back up to the center. A big proud exhale. Inhale deeply, reach up with your right arm. Exhale, bend to your left. Walk your left hand to find your ideal spot. Keep rooting down through your both of your sit bones. Open through your right shoulder and the right side of your body. A few peaceful breaths here. Inhale back to the center. Rest your hands on your legs with your palms open to the sky. Check in with your alignments. Breathe deeply, finding a few moments of stillness. Close your eyes if that helps you stay present. As we sit here in stillness, we find that this moment holds great energy and purpose. Our motivation arises from within, independent of external influences. I'm so glad you chose to begin this day connecting with yourself. I appreciate you, your time, and energy. Also, thank you for allowing me to guide your practice. If you have enjoyed our movements this morning, please subscribe and click the bell button so we can continue to practice together. And let me know how your practice went. The comment section is always open. I'll share the 5 affirmations that I remind myself every morning before we depart from today's practice. I am grateful for this new day. I embrace impermanence. I cultivate compassion for myself and others. I walk the path of wisdom. I am at peace with myself. Namaste.